Antibiotics are drugs we use to treat bacterial infections. While sometimes antibiotics must be used, overuse or misuse of antibiotics, such as taking antibiotics when not prescribed by a doctor or not completing a course, can cause bacteria to become resistant to those antibiotics.
Antibiotic को चाहिँ misuse को कारणले गर्दाखेरि resistance चाहिँ एकदमै छ. पब्लिकलाई चाहिँ तपाईको थाहा छैन. एन्टिबायोटिक लिएर जान्छ, डाक्टरले बताउनुहुन्छ, बिरामीले औषधि लिएर जान्छ, तर 1-2 दिनमा निको भयो भने कम्प्लिट गर्दिदैन. ध्यान दिदैन, सबैलाई हतार छ. छिटो भनिरहेको हुन्छ हैन. त्यो भएर चाहिँ अब हामी बुझाउने कोसिस गर्न खोज्छौं, तर प्रभावकारी भएको छैन.
When bacteria become resistant, the usual antibiotics no longer work. This means that infections such as tuberculosis or pneumonia become harder to treat. Or, worst case scenario, no longer treatable.
नेपालमा एन्टिबायोटिक जहाँ पनि किन्न पाइन्छ, र्याम्पेन्ट उपलब्ध छ, एउटा कुरा खतराको कुरा. अर्को कुरो एन्टिबायोटिक यो कुखुराहरूलाई खास गरेर यो चाहिँ नि पोल्ट्री फर्ममा असाध्यै धेरै प्रयोग भएको छ. त्यसले पनि रेसिस्टेन्टहरु बढाइरहेको छ. अर्को कुरो यस्तो नियमित अनुगमनहरु हामीले गरेका छौं. यी सबै कारणले गर्दाखेरि एन्टिबायोटिकको समस्या असाध्यै धेरै छ. यो अनुसन्धान हुनु जरुरी छ. किन अनुसन्धान नभइकन त मैले सुरुमै भने अनुसन्धान नभइकन यसको साइज अफ द प्रब्लम कति छ, यसको लेन्थ अफ द प्रब्लम के छ, यो त थाहा पाउनु पर्यो. अनि प्रब्लम कसरी छ हैन, के कारणले प्रब्लम भएको छ, कारण कहाँ छ, जनतामा छ कि प्रोवाइडरमा छ कि हाम्रो स्वास्थ्य कर्मीको कमी भएको छ कि, त्यसका अध्ययन हुनु जरुरी छ.
Now this project, Community Arts for Antibiotic Resistance in Nepal, is a research partnership between Center of World Cinemas and Digital Cultures, the Nuffield Center for International Development at University of Leeds, and Herd International. Herd International is a national organization working in Nepal with the vision of achieving health for all to strengthen health systems. So this study is based on the principle of equitable partnership and co-production. So that means the community will develop their own documentaries with the support of the researchers provided by Herd International.
Talking about the current stage and the plan for the project, we are in the development stage of this project. So in March 2018, we all the partners came together in Kathmandu to plan for the project. It was for a week and it was very useful. During this week, we started to discuss and draft the tools and approaches and resources that we'll be using to deliver the series of workshops within each communities. We also had a chance to visit a rural community during this week, which helped all the team members to better understand the community and also further plan the project.
We are using filmmaking as a tool in Caran, where we will be introducing our film resources, filmmaking equipments to the community participants, as well as involving them to shoot, record and analyze the edited film, which are guided by our project theme, that is antibiotic resistance.
For this study, we'll be working with two communities. One is the urban community living in a slum in Kathmandu, and the other one is a rural farming community living in the outskirts of the city. So both the communities will be engaged right from the outset of the project and will own the entire process.
Some of the anticipated challenges in this filmmaking process may be that participants may not know about antibiotics and antibiotic resistance. So we might have to help them to understand this concept and build their confidence. The filmmaking, on the other hand, may contribute in building confidence on the participants once they are trained to operate them. We'll be using GoPro for filming, which can be easily learned to operate. Also, since filmmaking itself is a time-taking process, getting time of the community members might be a little challenging. However, we'll be flexible in our approach in order to try and address these issues.
भविष्यमा यो रेसिस्टेन्ट नहोस् भन्नको लागि उपयुक्त नीति नियम कानुनहरू ल्याउनु जरुरी छ र अहिले नितान्त हामी यो नियम कानुन यो नीति गराउने संघारमा छौं. नयाँ नीतिहरू बन्दैछ, नयाँ कानुनहरू बन्दैछ. सम्भवतः यिनी कुराहरूमा हामीले यो कुराहरूलाई हामीले सम्बोधन गर्ने छौं. अहिले स्वास्थ्य मन्त्रालयले एउटा फोकल प्वाइन्ट यो सम्बन्धी एउटा चाहिँ काम गर्ने फोकल प्वाइन्ट, फोकल डिभिजनहरू तोकेको छ र उहाँहरूले यो सम्बन्धी तथ्याङ्कहरू सङ्कलन गर्ने र यो सम्बन्धी आवश्यक जनचेतनाका कामहरू गर्ने र नीतिहरू बनाउने काममा उहाँहरू लागु भएको छ।
So I think this project will raise awareness at the community of antibiotic misuse and antibiotic resistance, and also empower them to develop solutions based on their local challenges and context. So the recent federalization of Government of Nepal has devolved powers to the local units to develop and implement policies and plans based on the local needs. So this means that this is an ideal opportunity for projects like ours and our community members to influence and impact this local level planning and policy making.